A goldfish has a 3-second memory. True or false? If you said true, congratulations, a fish just outsmarted you. That fact is completely made up. Goldfish can remember things for months. Months. Some can even be trained to pull levers for food, which honestly makes them more productive than most of us on a Monday. And that's just the warm-up. Today we've got 7 more animal facts that everybody knows, except they're not facts at all. They're lies. Beautiful, widely shared lies. Let's go. Myth 1. Ostriches bury their heads in the sand. You've heard this one. Scared ostrich? Head goes in the ground. Problem solved. Out of sight, out of mind. Here's the thing. Ostriches don't do this. Not even a little. What they actually do is dig holes in the ground to check on their eggs, turning them with their beaks. From a distance, this looks like head burying. And so the myth was born courtesy of a guy named Pliny the Elder who apparently saw an ostrich from very far away and decided not to ask any follow-up questions. The real ostrich defense strategy? Running at 45 miles per hour. Or, if cornered, kicking with enough force to kill a lion. So next time someone calls you an ostrich for avoiding problems, take it as a compliment. Myth 2. Bats are blind. Blind as a bat. It's a saying. It's wrong. Bats have eyes. They work. Some bats, like the large flying fox, actually see 3 times better than humans. 3 times. They can see color. They can see at night. They have full functioning vision. The confusion comes from echolocation. Bats emit sound pulses and use the echoes to navigate in complete darkness, which is genuinely incredible. Bats aren't blind. Bats are just flexing. Myth 3. Mother birds abandon babies if you touch them. This one has traumatized entire generations of children. You see a baby bird on the ground. You want to help, but you've been told, do not touch it. If you do, the mother smells your human scent, decides the baby is contaminated, and abandons it forever. 2 problems. 1. Most birds have a terrible sense of smell. 2. Birds are surprisingly dedicated parents. A mother bird isn't going to ditch her baby because a large hairless primate touched it. The real reason you shouldn't pick up baby birds? Because most fallen fledglings are fine. They're learning to fly, and their parents are nearby watching. But if you find an actual fallen nestling, a tiny, featherless, eyes still closed baby, you can put it back. The parents won't abandon it. Myth 4. Chameleons change color to camouflage. Okay, this one is technically half true, which makes it feel more true, which makes it worse. Yes, chameleons can match their background to some degree, but that's not primarily why they change color. The main reason chameleons change color is communication. Temperature regulation. A chameleon turns dark when it's cold. Darker colors absorb more heat. It turns bright yellow or red when it's excited, angry, or trying to attract a mate. Some species go through a full dramatic color sequence when they're stressed. Less spy camouflage and more living mood ring. The camouflage thing? That's mostly done by other animals. Stick insects, flounder, cuttlefish. Cuttlefish, by the way, can copy a chessboard pattern in real time. Chameleons are doing something different and honestly more interesting, but we gave them a cooler story, so we remember the wrong one. Myth 5. Bulls are enraged by the color red. Red rag to a bull. Seeing red. This has been cultural shorthand for rage for centuries. Bulls are colorblind to red. It is not the color of the matador's cape that aggravates the bull. It is the movement of the cape. Studies have tested this. Capes of different colors, same aggressive bull movement. The bull charges the movement every single time, regardless of color. The red cape in bullfighting exists for one reason: to hide the blood. The color is entirely for the human audience. So if you're ever being chased by a bull, dropping your red shirt won't help, but staying very, very still might. Myth 6. Elephants are afraid of mice. You've seen the cartoon. Massive elephant. Tiny mouse. Screaming. Elephants are not afraid of mice. This has been tested on camera multiple times. Mice run under elephants, climb over their feet, do whatever mice do. Elephants do not care. The origin of this myth might be Aristotle. Yes, ancient Greek Aristotle, who wrote that elephants feared mice eating their trunks while they slept, which is creative, but not true. What elephants are genuinely wary of? Bees. The sound of an angry bee swarm will send a herd of elephants running. Researchers have actually used beehive sounds played through speakers to keep elephants away from crops. A mouse can't penetrate an elephant's thick skin. A bee absolutely can, especially around the eyes and inside the trunk. So if anything, elephants should have a thing about bees. But that doesn't make as good a cartoon. Myth 7, touching a toad gives you warts. The toad, the most slandered amphibian. Toads do not give you warts. Human warts are caused by the human papillomavirus, HPV, a virus that only infects humans. Toads cannot transmit it. Frogs cannot transmit it. No amphibian is giving you HPV. What toads do have: parotoid glands, bumpy glands behind their eyes that produce mild toxic secretions. These aren't wart-causing, but some species produce secretions that irritate eyes and mucous membranes. So you should wash your hands after handling one. But that's about poisoning, not warts. The toad's bumpy texture probably started the association. Bumpy toad, bumpy warts must be connected. They're not connected. The toad is innocent. Fully, completely innocent. 7 lies. 7 animals falsely accused, wrongly summarized, or just plain misunderstood. The goldfish, the ostrich, the bat, the baby bird, the chameleon, the bull, the elephant, and the toad all owed an apology from the internet. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. And if there's an animal myth you've always been suspicious of, drop it in the comments. We're taking requests.